Guys, this one stings. This one really hurts. Ozzy. He's gone. May he rest in peace. And Ozzy, thank you so much for the memories. Thank you for all the great music. You know, it's like when Fernando died, you feel like you know these guys. They were a part of your family. I mean, that's how I feel, I love the guy. I love his music. I mean, I went to his concerts. I bought his merchandise. I watched his shows. But, I mean, I remember him, so young in my life. As a matter of fact, in his memory, I'd like to share two memories of Ozzy. The first being when I discovered him. I'll never forget because it's when I came to live here in Whittier. I came from Arizona, and then so that was third grade. So I was about 8 years old. So that was like 1977. Yeah, 1977, I believe. Yeah. And we lived in a cul-de-sac, and the 2 houses away in the cul-de-sac were everybody was cool in there, but there were some kids. I mean, they were teenagers. They were older than me. And ironically, they were going to La Mirada High at the time in the 70s. And can't remember why I was in their house with the teenagers, probably just introduction or what have you, but they were really nice. And I remember one of them, Ron, he was letting me look through his albums because I saw his albums. I was looking at some of them, and so I was checking them out, and I came across Black Sabbath's, first album. And I looked at the cover, and I was just, wow, tripping out, And then, Ron, he said, "You like that?" And I'm all, "Yeah." And I asked him, can you put it on for me, please? And he's like, "You sure you want to hear it? It's like pretty dark, and it's heavy, it's like heavy metal." And I was like, yeah, please, And he put it on, and I remember hearing Black Sabbath, the intro, the rain, the storm, and then all of a sudden, and it just, I can't explain to you guys what it did to me, but I was just like, wow, that was it. I was a fan forever, and then, he'd introduced me to more songs as time went on, and, and then in the 80s, he broke it off with, in 80, I believe, or 79, 80, he broke it off with Black Sabbath, and then 81 came Blizzard of Oz, which was a great freaking album. Crazy Train, Suicide Solution, I don't know, just hit after hit after hit. But in my opinion, his second album, Diary of a Madman, this album, just flawless. I mean, Blizzard of Oz was flawless and powerful, but this one was like a little bit more flawless and powerful. Just this song right here, Diary of a Madman, if you're not familiar with his early stuff, his early solo stuff, this album is just flawless. In my opinion, one of the greatest heavy metal albums, rock albums of all time. Him and Randy Rhoads together were like Batman and Robin, or Kareem and Magic. They were just, unbelievable. But yeah, after that, forget it. I just became more and more of a fan. And then my second memory was one in high school, and some of you may remember in high school I had this 1969 Mach 1 Mustang with a 351 cubic square foot V8, and it was pretty damn powerful. And Steve Rayner and I, one of my best friends, got tickets to go see Ozzy in Long Beach Arena, and Metallica was opening up for him. Steve and I freaking drinking, we're such idiots when I think about it. My God, we're hauling ass on the freeway to get over there, damn near kill ourselves drinking all the way up there. Get there, park in a parking structure about 3-4 stories up. Didn't realize that because when we got out, everybody's partying and jumping, having a good time, yelling. And Steve and I go, "Oh, let's just jump over that ledge." Thank goodness we didn't, because we both put our hands down. We were about to launch ourselves, and we saw, holy cow, it was about, we wouldn't have made it, man. But talk about sobering up real quick. We sobered up real quick, walked all the way down. Once we were on the ground, then we started, getting into it. But what a great show. Metallica and then Ozzy Osbourne. It was just, what a great memory. So that was the first time I saw him. I had seen him several times after that throughout his solo career. And then later on, when he first got back with Black Sabbath at the Ozfest out there in Glen Helen, I was right in front, in the pit, right in front of them, when Ozzy came out and they started off War Pigs. And oh my God, I just remember tears coming down, just like, wow, the original Black Sabbath lineup. And Ozzy, he was like probably my age now, in his 50s, so he was still, in good shape, good health, sounded great, and it was just one of my fondest memories too. And again, that was with Steve Reyna. Steve Reyna and I went, so can't believe he's gone, man. But may he rest in peace. Ozzy, thank you for all the memories. Thank you for all the music. Please say hello to Randy for us. Tell him we love him and we miss him. And we will see you all again and hear you again when we leave this earth. Thank you. That's my tribute, guys.